Engagement with members of parliament who have got an oversight on all environmental issues, on wetlands management and all that. So what we started with was to tour the Ramsar sites in Zimbabwe. We did Cleveland, we did Monavale, we did Chinhoyi Caves and the others. So it was a first site for the members of parliament to see what is happening in wetlands management. And after that, today we are gathered here to then share the experiences that we have seen during the tours. So the major issues that have come out of this workshop is, the first thing is need to us to relook at our policies and legislation. There's also need to involve communities in management of wetlands. I think examples have been seen in Matoposi, where the communities really need to be involved, and the involvement of communities at the end of the day really helps in terms of management of wetlands. Then the other aspect that really comes out, which is very critical, is that there's need for government to provide finances. There must be a separate finance to restore and to protect the wetlands. I think those are the major issues. So from here, we are going to do a report that we will table to Parliament for consideration and deliberations in the House.
Wetlands are critical for sustainability in Zimbabwe. Section 73 inotaura kuti vanhu vese vanofanira kunge vagara muenvironment very safe and which is not harmful. So henceforth panodiwa mutemo unofanira kuti tiprotecte madoro edu matarisa kubva kudhara nechinyakare. Waiona vana vadiki vaivigirwa mumadoro kuita kuti zoshaya anozorima mumadoro imomo, zvainge zvichikonzera kuti vachengetedze madoro edu. Madoro edu anokosha nokuda kwokuti akashaya kuvapo, future yedu yamangwana neyevana vedu ichange iri future isiri right, nokuti tenge sina mvura, tenge sina water supply, tenge sina mvura yakachena, kana zvirimwa zvedu zvinenge zviripo kune kwane change of climate and pari pasina resilience change of climate. Saka isisi tofanira kuti titsvage nzira dzatinogadzira isisi kuti tichengetedze madoro edu, tichengetedze mawetlands, ndova madoro acho tachengetedze kuitira kuti for the better. Matarisa kana even mutemo iko zvino ndovatowa togadzirwa uri stand alone mutemo unoprotecta mawetlands madoro specifically exclusively uchichengetedza kuitira kuti vanhu vava aware. Majority yevanhu vedu havasi aware of the consequences dzokurima madoro uye zvinoshaya kuchengetedza madoro. Saka unoona kuti urban act ichinji kuti munhu angorega kungochinja the use of the land that is using. Mungona vangochinja but inongoisa mapepa, yaisa mapepa vanhu vazhinji nokuda kuti havazivi, havakwanisi kuobject, havakwanisi kuti apa pakadai apa pakadai apa mawetlands. As a result tozozvona madrought anenge akuuya nokuda kwokuti change of climate, change of weather. Saka zvinotarisira isi totarisira kuti kuparliament tichita oversight role yedu ndeyekuita also kuti make sure kuti mitemo iripo inopindirana nezvinoitika. Tikatarisa futi kana mai vedu our first lady Dr. Auxilia Nangagwa vakutaura nezvemadoro kuti aiwa ngatege kurima madoro, ngatiite make sure tititsika magariro edu to preserve our culture, to preserve mawetlands edu kuitira for the future generations.
I'm here to represent the Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Honorable Senator CZ Tavengwa. And here we are gathered with 3 different parliamentary portfolio committees, that on tourism, environment, then we have got tourism, we have got legal and parliamentary affairs, where we are now streamlining their efforts after visits to the Ramsar sites, where we are drawing down as government and community CBOs to streamline how best we can preserve and conserve the wetlands that we have. In light of the upcoming COP15, the issue of conservation of wetlands is coming out loud and clear to say we are to participate, be it at community level, government level, society level, or in an effort to embark and embrace in the conservation of the wetlands that we have. Wetlands are very key and are the fundamentals of our water supplies, and this is one of the key findings from the visits that have been made by the parliamentarians committees to different sites. So that being the case, we are saying the capacitation to how wetlands operate should actually reach the grassroots level, and should also reach policy level where it becomes easy to enforce and implement, especially if they are controlling acts and policies. Currently, as we speak, the Regional and Country Planning Act actually is devoid of certain tracts that makes enforcement of conservation of such wetlands easy, and also various efforts have been made at government level. For example, the issues of master plans, where we are saying the demarcation of master plans is also key to say, even at community level, the communities should know the boundaries to which their wetlands are, and also how useful such wetlands are to them, and also the benefits that they derive from conservation. So basically, the approach to conservation of wetlands should involve everyone, so from grassroots level, so that as they benefit, no one will come as a threat to the continued sustainability of the conservation programs that will be happening in communities. So we are really looking forward to key partners in the implementation and conservation of wetlands, and the Senate being here will play a very pivotal role in initiating policies that will help in enforcing and regularize and preserve our wetlands in Zimbabwe.
Today's deliberations were very good. Very pleased with the input, mainly from the committees. Various, I think there were 6 committees that reported back from the MPs' visits. That was very good. Some of the takeaways which surprised me, which are very good, is the request for a private member's bill to be submitted to Parliament, or for Parliament to submit that. That would be wonderful. The other issues is that there are a lot of legal loopholes which we have to tie up. Everything from the Town and Planning Act and issues of bylaws. I mean, City Verori don't even have bylaws for wetlands. We've lost 50% and we still don't have bylaws for City Verori.